Good morning everyone. Hope you enjoyed my last video. I'm sure we have been talking about energy, decision making and so many things for the past few days. And today I have something interesting. I was just going through a daily magazine and it was a local magazine, and I found a couple of students committed suicide for their marks. They have scored very less marks, so they have committed suicide. Of course, this is a very old magazine. I was just skimming through the magazine just as the time passed when I was trying to do something. So what I wanted to tell you here, or what I actually trying to say here, is this. See, the amount of students, the number of students who are committing suicide these days, not only for low marks, and not only the students, I would say, there are so many fields, so many people who are getting so depressed and who are committing suicides for a lot of problems that they are facing. Do you think maybe few decades ago the situation was the same around the world? No. But why do people end their life without even coming to the end line, without even finishing the game? It's very simple. They are not able to find a solution to whatever the problem that they are facing, right? So why do they have such kind of a mental pressure? Why are they even being pushed to that particular level of mental stress? So when we are thinking about all these things, I got this particular point. I have an analogy here. Have you ever gone or seen a horse race in a TV or in a live, or a live place where the horse race is happening? You will watch that each of the horse is running without knowing any reason. It will not know why it is running, but it will be trained to run in such a way to win the game. And each of the horses have been trained with too much of intensity that they have to win that particular prize money, right? Similar way, I could see even human beings today are being trained from the level of school, from the time they were born. Even within an year, parents want the children to talk in English. Before even they start talking, they wanted the children to say ABCD, talk the words and all that. They are in a kind of race, but they really don't know what is this race for, what is the purpose of this race for, why are they running. If you ask any person, they will say I want to have the pride that my child is living really a good life and all that. But tell me one thing, does winning any of such kind of race is going to give them a long lasting happiness? Definitely no. See, scoring high marks and having a wonderful life, there is really not a big correlation at all. In fact, there was a study that was made in USA a few years ago, and that study clearly says people who flunked their schools and colleges, who were not able to complete their schooling, they got so much creative and they have become very good entrepreneurs. So what are we trying to actually prove by just improving these kind of social mental pressures? Just by putting our children or just by putting our family members into a kind of race. And it's not only about studies, there are so many things. Like when you get married, they wanted to immediately give a childbirth. When you pass out an exam, the society immediately wants you to put yourself in a big paying job. So all these things are just mental pressure, a race that we are tagging against ourselves, where we are running for no reason, and it is not a long-term race as well. It is not going to end up giving you a long-term happiness. Think of this point and try to stay happy. At least keep your children and your family members out of such kind of mental pressures. Okay, hope you got my point, And thank you so much for watching. Keep sharing my video. Thank you.